Hey, welcome back. I'm out here chopping down another natural fork, and this one might be mine also. This is a hickory, and I got this off of a giveaway pile that was at the Tennessee slingshot gathering, and it's got a nice ergonomic type, I would call. At least got some anyway, feel to it. And so I've got it cut down to that low, and I may put some grooves on it and band it up and take it for a test drive. I've got one or two over here to work with. I've got 3 5-gallon buckets there, and that one is could be made into have a little bit of a swell to it, even more so than that one. That one don't have a whole lot, but just enough to kind of give it a nice grip. But I got all kinds of stuff in there. It looks like oak. That's a crepe myrtle. I got several of them. I didn't realize how hard that crepe myrtle was. Sorry, I probably tilting the. And this I've had for 3 or 4 years, maybe 5. It's got a Y fork in the red cedar on this side. That was part of the bigger forks, white on the other side, and I thought I might work those out. There's a couple of more bigger ones, cedar and wild cherry, and I've got y'all watched the TV program. That's the island of misfit slingshots right there, and projects that I haven't completed. I think I've showed you this before. I would call it a modular design because you can take the handle and put, this one's a 90. The ones that I've made have been 100 mil outer, and to glue it and clamp it, put whatever size fork you want on it. It's gives you a pretty nice grip for I call it a pistol grip because some call it a hammer. It's actually the original was this that I traced off the inside of the office chair I got that sits in front of my PC. And the reason this is the TS1 is this was laying in here on top of something, and Tom Shaw had come by to buy one of my Ergo super grips, and he drove a couple hours to get here because he wanted one of them, wanted to meet me, and we had a good couple of hours and done some shooting and grabbed something to eat here locally. But he said, "What is that?" And I explained to him where I got the design off the chair, and I'd just been fiddling around with it. And he said, "Well, have you ever?" He kind of he liked that, and so I don't know. I was going to say he may have told me, well, if you ever bring that to completion, I wouldn't care to have one. So that kind of sparked some interest to make. I don't know, made 3 or 4, maybe 5 of them, and they were 100 mil outer slot methods, just like most of my shooters were when I first started making them. So if I ever mention that I'm shooting a TS1, that's where they came from Tom Shaw. Just like the GS1 is named after Glenn Stevens, because he sent me a Milbro style shooter that he had. Plus, then later he sent me a real Milbro. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. I've never made myself one of these. I made one for Joe Bishop. I've seen these guys put a bandset on with a frayed piece of paracord and use it to swat flies with, but I haven't ever made myself one. I had a PFS design here that I got from something, and I kind of got to fiddling with it until I got it cut down to, and then just put that one fork in the middle. That looks like something Zwillenfink would shoot, doesn't it? He can do it. Shoot with one band set up. There's a pinky swell one with Purple Heart that I haven't gotten around to finishing. Speaking of GS1, I got one of them glued up, but I hadn't, something chipped out there. So I've got plugged with the glue. It's got an oak on it that I've never cut away. And this is one that I made out of a piece of 3/4 that's one piece. And I just worked the pinky swell. Well, actually, you can get the ring finger up on the, kind of on the front of it. I guess pinky swell is probably a better description, but that's a pretty good hold. I never have put any finish on it. And that one will be, I've already got it bored for tabs, but I never have banded it up and shot it. But anyway, I'm rambling on here, but that's just some of the stuff I got laying around the shop. Appreciate everybody stopping by, and everybody stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time.